And the first one out is the Irish Raider. This is Dragon Rock, who's having a first start over fences today, a first start in handicap company, one of a 7-strong raiding party for Irish trainer Shark Hanlon. Just having a second start for Shark today at Dragon Rock. Brian Hughes, the champion jockey, in the black with the yellow braces and the hooped sleeves and the yellow cap, the colours of Rachel O'Neill. Winner over hurdles when trained by Willie Mullins at Tremor. And placed in point-to-points, Dragon Rock, the first to come out onto the track. Next out is Pottlerath, our best turned out winner, and in fine form, having won at Worcester and Warwick over fences. Stan Shepherd for Matt Shepherd, and owned by the Lost in the Summer Wine, black with the yellow spots and the yellow cap. The hat-trick seeker, best turned out, Pottlerath, number 3 on the card. And Inish Biggle is the third of the runners to post. Gary Hanmer and Kevin Brogan took this race last year with Darrenova. They bid to follow up this time round with Inish Biggle, owned by You Can Be Sure, red with the yellow cross of Lorraine and the yellow cap, the colours. Got a good record over hurdles, 3 from 8. And ran a good race for a long way here last time, just coming down at the second last fence, having been prominent for much of the journey. Inish Biggle in the red with the yellow cross of Lorraine and the yellow cap, and ridden by Kevin Brogan. Third start over fences today for Inish Biggle. The runners turning and having a look at the fence. It'll be the last after a couple of circuits, and now making their way to the 3-mile start. Get a good view of the runners here at the start for this race. We'll take a check on the betting as the runners near the post for the opener. Pottlerath looking for this third win and getting weight from his rivals today is the odds-on favourite to complete the 3-timer at 4-6. Inish Biggle trimmed from 11-4 into 5-2. And the Irish Raider, Dragon Rocks, just eased out half a point from early 7-2 out to 4-1. That's how they bet. It's the first of 7 today. The Bangor on D Novices Handicap Chase, racing over 3 miles. They'll take 18 fences over this 3-mile journey. And post time for the opener is already upon us, 1:40. So runners will be at the start very shortly and soon lining up for our first race of the afternoon. So runners arriving at the post for the first on the card today. It's a 3-mile chase. The going good, has been watered, but a very hot day, and the ground likely to dry out as the afternoon progresses. Pottlerath is looking for a 3-timer. He's won his last 2 at Worcester and Warwick, and he's gone up £3 for his last success. He's won the Best Turned Out award. He's in the black with the yellow spots, black with the hoop sleeves. Is Dragon Rock, Shark Hanlon's runner, one of 7 on the card for Shark today. And Dragon Rock's having a first start over fences today. He's winner over hurdles when trained by Willie Mullins. And Inish Biggle was running well for a long way when coming down last time here. Flag has been raised, runners being called in. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Bangor on D. Runners coming forward for our first race of the afternoon. The runners being called forward for our first. Inish Biggle leading the trio of runners towards the tape, coming in nice and steadily. Three miles ahead of them, 18 fences to take, and they're off for the opener on the card. It is the Bangor on D Novices Handicap Chase, and Inish Biggle's got a clear advantage going into the wings of the first of 18 fences, leading from Pottlerath and Dragon Rock. Went through the top of the fence, but cleared it safely back in third. First fence, he's jumped in public. The Irish Raider back in third place as the runners progress towards another plain fence, number 2. Inish Biggle taking them along in the hands of Kevin Brogan. Leads from Pottlerath, the black with the yellow spots and the yellow cap. And over in third place, Dragon Rock, the black with the yellow hoop sleeve. Now they face the first of the open ditches, fence number 3, as they race away from us. Inish Biggle closely attended in second by Pottlerath as they jump the open ditch, but the quicker leap definitely there from Inish Biggle. Pottlerath steadied going into it as they make the left-hand swing out towards the far side of the course, and Dragon Rock's about 5 or 6 lengths behind Pottlerath back in third place. So swinging out towards the far side, and they'll take 4 fences on this section of the course. Inishbigel making the running on the flat. Pottleраth has closed up once more. Only a length between them. Conservatively ridden at the back of the field, Dragon Rock by champion jockey Brian Hughes. They go towards this plain fence over on the far side. Inishbigel again quicker than Pottleраth, who was cautious in second place. And Dragon Rock now 3 or 4 lengths away in third. So heading on towards the 5th fence. This is a plain one to be followed by another open ditch as they progress over on the far side of the course. Inishbigel comes to the 5th fence, jumped out to the right, a better leap that time from Pottleраth within 2 lengths. And happy to sit in behind in third place is Dragon Rock over the open ditch on the far side. All 3 take it well, and they move on towards the last fence on the far side this time round. It is number 7. Inishbigel having his 3rd start over fences today. Comes towards the last in the back straight, and again markedly right at that fence, jumped right across Pottleраth, who was 2 or 3 lengths behind, so it didn't create any particular interference. That's the second time Inishbigel has moved sharply to his right over the fences. Dragon Rock, who's been placed in point to points, winner of a hurdle when trained by Willie Mullins, having a 2nd start for Shark Hanlon today. One of a 7-strong raiding party from the Irish trainer on the card. As they race on towards the 2 fences in the straight, numbers 8 and 9. Still a complete circuit ahead of them. Inishbigel towards the first of these 2 in the straight, again to the right. Pottleраth jumping, warming as the race progresses. Was deliberate at a couple of the early fences, but has been slicker as the race has moved on towards the halfway point of the contest. And the weighted with Dragon Rock now within 2 or 3 lengths at the back of the field. Little change there at the fence. That'll be the last next time round. Inishbigel still this tendency to move right at the obstacles, leading from Pottleраth, tracking under Stan Shepherd in 2nd, and then Dragon Rock, the chasing debutant, back in 3rd. Passing their departure point, it's the Bangron D Novices Handicap Chase. Kevin Brogan and Gary Hanmer took this with Daranova last year, and they're bidding to repeat this time round with the front-running Inishbigel as they go towards the fence that was the first on the previous circuit and number 10 this time round. Heading on then towards another plain one. Then there'll be another open ditch, numbers 11 and 12. The order's been maintained from the start, with Inishbigel doing the donkey work. Pottleраth lying close up in 2nd place, and back in 3rd, Dragon Rock. And that time, Inishbigel took a real liberty with that fence. He jumped to the right, and he also hit the fence hard. Heading on then towards the open ditch, fence number 12. Inishbigel, Pottleраth towards his outside, and as on the previous circuit, Pottleраth wasn't as quick as Inishbigel over that open ditch. Dragon Rock still happy to sit back in 3rd place, 3 or 4 lengths behind, as they make the run at Oates towards the far side. And the next they take will be 6 from home. Inishbigel with the advantage as they swing the corner out towards the far side. Pottleраth just a length and a half away. Still travelling well, Dragon Rock in 3rd on this chasing debut. Inishbigel towards 6 from home. Pottleраth kept wide by Stan Shepherd, probably a wise move, as Inishbigel still with this tendency to shift right at the obstacles as they race on then towards these 3 fences over on the far side. Middle one is an open ditch. 5 from home. Inishbigel, Pottleраth, and then back in 3rd, Dragon Rock. Dragon Rock now within 2 or 3 lengths of the front 2. Inishbigel goes towards the last ditch, 4 from home. He was straight at that time. He was better, but Pottleраth was good as well. And Dragon Rock is 3 lengths back. And just for the first time, a shake of the reins from Brian Hughes as they head towards the 3rd last. Inishbigel, Pottleраth. Won't be much between them at that one, but Inishbigel jumped across Pottleраth, who was slightly impeded, but moved up sides. And now 6 lengths to Dragon Rock, and Brian Hughes pushing away on the 3rd at this stage. He's not out of it. He's responding. In fact, he's got within 4 lengths as they make the turn in. Inishbigel, Pottleраth travelling strongly alongside the leader. And then 2 or 3 lengths to Dragon Rock, who has responded to Brian Hughes' urgings. And he's now within striking distance of the front 2. They go towards 2 from home. This is where Inish Biggle came down on his previous visit here, but he jumped it well this time. But Pottlerath's travelling the stronger of the pair. Driven back in third is Dragon Rock, but Pottlerath now sent on by Stan Shepherd. This Worcester and Warwick winner in search of the hat-trick here, and he's drawn 3 or 4 lengths clear coming towards the final fence. It wasn't his best leap of the contest, but he's over safely. And Stan Shepherd had a look behind, sees that Inish Biggle is firmly driven. Running on well now is Dragon Rock. He'll contest second place, but this is set to go the way of Pottlerath. He's progressing over fences, and he's now won 3 on the spin, and he's won this with a bit to spare. Good performance from Pottlerath. Beats the running on Dragon Rock in second place, and Inish Biggle back in third.